Good morning, everyone. I'd like to talk to you today and introduce you to somebody who's a personal hero in my mind. He's an F-16 pilot who's accumulated over 4,000 flight hours, actually almost 5,000 by the time he retired. He served 10 years in the 55th Fighter Squadron at Schaare Air Force Base, where I was previously assigned to this, as an active reservist. His name's Lieutenant Colonel Doug Schaare, or Big Scary as we like to call him. He got that nickname because he'd always wear this bright blue bandana when he was coming down. Whenever he was walking out to the jet, he looked more like he belonged into a biker gang rather than a fighter pilot. But one of his most memorable events that occurred that I was able to witness was he was flying in my jet one day, and I got the call that he was code 3 coming down, and the landing gear wouldn't deploy, or it wouldn't stay down. And rather than eject and call it quits, he actually was able to hold down the landing gear and pull the throttle back with his elbow as he was holding the gear down and land the jet, and was able to safely recover it and land it and shut it down, which to me was an amazing feat. I don't know that I would have been able to do that. And so when he actually came back, we towed the aircraft back down to my spot, and he hopped out. I was able to ask him, why, sir, did you land the jet? Why did you risk doing that? And he came over to me and goes, "Hey, Chief, it's real simple. I know my job. I know this plane inside and out. I know what its capabilities are." And he goes, "If you do that and you apply that to every aspect of your life, whether it be to marriage, to your job, to anything, if you know what you need to do inside and out, and you have no doubts on what your abilities are, you can pretty much accomplish anything." And he goes, I had no worries. I knew that if it didn't work out, what my alternatives were, and I had every bit of faith that I could do that task. And so I've really tried to take that into my life and apply some of those things. And I can honestly say that's one of the best pieces of advice that I've ever had from somebody. Another funny story about Big Scary was he always, no matter what jet he was flying in, he'd always break off one of the lights, or he'd always find a broken light. And he'd never drop any in the cockpit. We never had any fight in the cockpit or anything like that. But he was able to always, whenever he'd get out, he'd go, "Here, Chief, here's a light," and that it broke off, and we'd always have to go and replace one of the lights. But anyways, he's just a really great person in my mind, something that we should all try to emulate. And it's been my pleasure to introduce him to you today. Thanks.